Hello to all you dear Libras. Welcome for your monthly horoscope for the first month of the year of January of 2019. And what an important month for Libras. As you are a cardinal sign, you are going to feel, especially when you have planets around 15, so the midst of Libra, the 15 degrees of Libra, you feel the eclipses, the eclipse in Capricorn the most. Let's start with that one, because that's the biggest information for January. Not everyone will feel that eclipse very hard, but you will. Again, all the Librans will, but especially the ones on 15 degrees. And this is all happening in your fourth house, which is your core. It's your emotional well-being. It's literally your house. It's literally your emotional setup, your emotional structure. And this eclipse on the 6th of the month, but you feel it the whole month, is all about deconstructing old structures. So whether that is on a really material, physical level, like a house. So a lot of you could be selling a house, or a lot of you could, you know, maybe the younger Librans amongst you could leave home and living on your own. That kind of energy is going on. And it's not only the sun and the moon together with the south node in Capricorn that is going on. It's a real traffic jam. Saturn is there, Pluto is there, the sun, the moon, Mercury, south node. It's all in your fourth house. So there's definitely happening something there, especially if you also have a Libra rising. Now, if you're saying no, of course, mind your context. Astrology needs context. That's why these monthly horoscopes are not really easy, because you know, you can't say it in a tailor-made way. But the thing is, if it's not happening on a material level for you, if you're saying, I'm not going to move, and nothing is happening with my home, nothing is happening with my parents, you know, there could be a drastic change as well with one parent. Of course, you don't have to think of the worst, but it could be some sort of a transformation going on with a parent as well. And because the fourth house is your parents and ancestors, so to speak, or a parent. Now, what it on another level could mean, and for a lot of you, it's on an emotional level. It's like you need a reboot, so to speak, on an emotional level. You will see that a lot of your emotional reactions need to go. They need to be you know, to build new ones, you have to deconstruct the old one, and that is what's going on. So for a lot of Librans, this can happen really under the surface, because the fourth house is the deepest point of the horoscope. So let's say that you have a certain emotional reaction towards life, no matter what kind of reaction, but let's say that on an emotional level, you are someone who always reacts, who always maybe you have a moon in Aries, or maybe you have or you have your moon conjunct Mars or something in your horoscope, and you're someone who always kind of reacts very quickly, and now you're saying, this is not working anymore. I have to stop this, and I have to do it in a different way. And you're gonna do it. You have to let go of the old you, no part of you, to be able to say yes to the new you. So a very important time for Libras, but again, it doesn't, other people won't notice. Other people won't notice, Libras, and I know that you do mind about what other people think, don't you? But other people won't notice. It can be extremely positive in some cases, that, for instance, if you've been wanting to sell a house for a long time, and it was, you know, Saturn and Pluto and the South Node, these are all karmic kind of energies, and heavy energies actually, and all of a sudden they get sold. And so it also means that a burden can just dissolve, and that's certainly a good thing. There are other good things happening, which is the other eclipse on the 21st is a very positive one for the Librans, because it's happening in Leo, and that is Leo and Libra are going along pretty well, I mean, as energies, and this is happening in your 11th house. So the moon with the north node means not ending of cycles, or no, it means new things, new consciousness that comes into your perception field, and it could be new friends coming in. Be open for that. New friends coming in, new objectives. Maybe because of that burden of the fourth house is gone now, you've got like all new objectives and new ideas for the future, which is the 11th house. So it's a pretty important month, and a very interesting one as well. Last but not least, which is a bit less important for you, is that there is a square between Jupiter and Neptune, and that's your 3rd house and your 6th house. So what that means is that although you're feeling good with communication, because Venus Jupiter is in there, so it's very good to give to write nice letters, nice emails, to receive nice emails back, to talk about love, to speak about love, to experience it. And but it squares up to your 6th house. So maybe you're working very hard, or you're not being realistic when it comes to your thoughts and your ideas, and maybe the things that you want to learn versus the work that you're doing, or even your health. So these two need to be balanced out. But again, this is not the huge problem for the Libras. The more important thing is the thing that I said in the beginning. So be realistic. Don't expect too much from colleagues and from your work, because if you're going to expect too much, you're going to get disappointed. So it's on these areas that you need to watch out for, to not get disappointed. So, and how can you make sure that you're not getting disappointed? By lowering your expectations. So having said that, I wish you a very, very interesting, very good transformational, it sounds like a very transformational month for the Librans. And I wish you all the luck of it. I have made an update of my playlist. So certainly for the ones who are interested in astrology, free videos about astrology, free videos about what is about Chiron, what about Saturn, what about Pluto. It's all in there beautifully, like a true Virgo, wink wink, constructed and structures, I wanted to say. So good structure there on my playlist. Get used to, you know, use that opportunity of free astrology knowledge, and I hope you will learn something out of it and spread them around if you think they're good, of course. Having said that, thank you so much for watching, and see you next month. Bye bye.